These nurses and doctors are coming in full cover, like gowns, gloves, masks, everything. They're taking full precautions because I just got back from a third world country and we don't know what I have. Okay guys, I have a lot of explaining to do. I'm in the hospital in America. So, I look a mess and I'm aware, but the past 5 days have been crazy and I wanted to get on here because this is the first day that I have felt up to doing anything, and so I wanted to get on here and just kind of make a vlog explaining why I'm in the hospital. Why am I not in Haiti? Why aren't I just spending time with my family like I said previously in a vlog? So, where to start? I come home to visit my family and I fly into America on a Wednesday, okay? I think it was a Wednesday. So I fly into America on a Wednesday, ready to visit my family. And on Thursday, I started having bad headaches. Well, I didn't think anything of it. I took some allergy medication and went on with my life. Started seeing my family, spent time with my nephew. Look at these cheeks!
So he would drop.
I got to just like love on my nieces, and I knew I was gonna fly back home the following Friday. Well, then the headaches continued. Every single day I had a headache, which again, I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I should have because I never get headaches, but I didn't because I was just coming back from a different weather climate. So I honestly thought it was just weather related issues. So I went about my life and just kept taking allergy medication. On Monday, I wake up and I just feel crummy. Like, I'm tired, I don't really have a lot of strength. I didn't really want to do much, so I just decided to stay in bed for Monday and tell my family, sorry, I need to rest. I am at home Monday, just laying in my bed all morning, and then I started having severe, like when I say severe, I mean the worst pain of my life, abdominal pain. And so I lay in bed and I'm just trying to get through it. And then I was like, well, maybe if I go use the restroom, it'll help relieve some of this abdominal pain. It did not stop. Like, the pain did not stop. So I fall on the floor and I lay there for like 30 minutes. And I'm not telling my family that I'm in pain. I'm not telling my family that I'm sick. I don't want to worry anyone. I'm just trying to get through this by myself. And so after I had my little pity party in the floor for 30 minutes, I got up and I decided maybe if I take a hot bath, it would help. So I get into the bath and I, at that point, get so weak that I get stuck in the bathtub. Like, physically, I can't get out. I tried for like an hour to get out. I was so weak, I eventually fell asleep in the bathtub. And so, finally I get the strength. I pray to God, and I'm like, Lord, I need your strength. And I genuinely believe he gave me his strength to get out of the bathtub. So I get out, and immediately I like crawl to my bed, and I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I need to go to the doctor now. And that's so unlike me. Like, I'm always the person like, no, we'll see how I feel on Tuesday or Wednesday. No, I was like, now. And we couldn't get in at the doctor, so she took me straight to the hospital. And by the time I got to the hospital, I was so weak. And I was in the emergency room, and you know those take forever. So I slept in there for a while, and I was just bawling. Like, just crying. I've never felt that pain in my life. So the doctors assume it is appendicitis because it's coming on my right lower, from my right lower stomach. I don't think that's the right word, but it's coming from the right lower side of my stomach. And so they rushed me into a CT scan. They're like prepping me for surgery. And nope, it wasn't appendicitis. Finally get out of the ER and up into my room. And immediately they start asking questions about me being out of the country. And I had a disease specialist doctor. These nurses and doctors are coming in full cover, like gowns, gloves, masks, everything. They're taking full precautions because I just got back from a third world country and we don't know what I have. So night after night, day after day. So 5 days later, I've been in the hospital for 5 days. I have had my blood drawn probably 20 plus times. And I'm not talking just like drawn. I'm talking like they filled up like a bottle one day. They came in and took like a whole cylinder, and it was a round big bottle. And they took like 3 of those. They were putting tons of fluids in me. They were giving me shots. I mean, just the craziest stuff. And so now it's Friday. I'm still in the hospital, but I'm doing much better. They ruled out malaria. They're still testing for typhoid, Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. And so all of which are very bad sicknesses. It's been a journey. So day 5 of being in the hospital, they still have not diagnosed me. I think one of the hardest parts for me was the body pain. Like, I'm not talking aching like flu. I'm talking pain in my ribs, pain in my legs, my hips, and my spine. Like, those were the primary ones. And so apparently with dengue, my doctor told me that it is notorious for making you feel like your legs are breaking. Like, the pain is so severe that it is known for making you feel like your legs are breaking. I'm glad that has passed. I've been on morphine for the past 5 days, like heavy doses. And so that's been my life. I'm still waiting to be diagnosed. At this point, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I kept it very down low. I didn't want a lot of people to know. I wasn't trying to tell a lot of people I was back from the States to begin with, but I just want to get on here and just tell you guys, in a moment, your whole world can flip upside down. Like, a day where you thought you were just gonna visit family and then go back to your normal lives, your whole world can flip just like that. Like, life is so short and life is so precious. I'm doing okay and things have really looked up, but the past 5 days in this hospital have been so hard. I have had moments where, like, yesterday was so hard. I woke up and I just cried and cried and cried because I was sick of being in pain. I was sick of being, of them not diagnosing me and not having answers. And for some people, this is their everyday life. This is something that's been going on for months or years. And so if you're watching this video and your life has been just completely flipped upside down so unexpectedly, I understand. And I know how that feels, and I know it might feel hopeless, and I know it feels like there is no end. But I want to encourage you that there is hope, and there is an answer, and there is an end, and life's going to be okay. Like, I know this moment seems so hard, and that it's so devastating, and that you can't get through it, and you might feel discouraged or weak. But just hang in there, okay? Keep your head up and just continue to trust in God and know that He has a plan for your life, and that whatever you're going through is for a reason. And that was one of the hardest lessons for me. Like, yesterday I called my missionary friend and I was just crying to her, and I was like, I'm so weak. Like, this battle is so hard and I can't make it. I can't make it. Like, my body was just and complete just pain, like all over. And my abdomen was weak. I couldn't even stand. Like I would go for a minute walk and have to come back. And she encouraged me to take a look at what we're fighting. Like this is not just physical battle. This is spiritual. And ask yourself, like, why is God allowing you to go through this hard time? What is there to learn? What is there to take away from this? How can you grow from this? Or whose life are you going to touch in this devastating time that you're in? And so whenever I talked to her, I started praying. It was so cool when my perspective changed. Instead of just wallowing in pain and my sorrow and my devastation, finding a purpose for where you're at and finding a purpose for this storm and this trial that you're facing. And whenever that changed for me, I was able to like look at the lives differently that walked through my door. Like every single nurse that walked through my door, I was like, all right, God, how can I touch this person's life today? Even though my life is so hard right now, like so painful, help me see the bigger picture. So I encourage you guys, like no matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, or whatever storm God is walking you through right now, try to find the bigger purpose. Try to find the lives to impact. And ask him why he has you going through this specific thing in this specific moment. So, that's my little rant for today. And I will continue to get on here, and I appreciate the prayers that I have received, and I appreciate the support. And I ask that you guys continue to pray for me and just a fast recovery. And I'm believing that God's going to touch me and that he has a divine reason for this place that I'm in. And so I'll be praying for you guys, and I love you so much, and I hope you guys are doing well. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.